What's going on, guys? JSGC Football here, and I'm your host Aaron, and I will be covering Preston North End versus Liverpool, as Preston is my team, because there's a big match against Liverpool. We've not faced them competitively since 2009 in the FA Cup third round, when Liverpool beat us that day in the FA Cup third round due to goals from Albert Herrera and Fernando Torres that day. The last time we beat Liverpool is in 1962, the FA Cup fifth round replays. It took 3 attempts as Preston beat them after drawing I think 1-1 and 0-0, and then they finally beat them 1-0 at Old Trafford. I've say fun fact, I've not beaten them since 1962. And a fun fact for you, Preston North End have not got to the last 8 of the cup competition since 1966, when they last faced Manchester United. And they've also never got to the quarterfinals of the League Cup. Last time we got to the fourth round was against Newcastle, when they hammered us 6-0. Hopefully we won't have a repeat, because I know Preston are not in great form or whatsoever. Because it's been very, very poor. Just on the back of a poor defeat against Blackpool at the weekend, our big rivals. Because it's an embarrassing performance, and we've only won 2 out of our last 10 competitively, because it's not good enough. We're staying 19th in the Championship. Liverpool are 2nd in the Premier League, so it's a big ask in front of a capacity sellout crowd at Deepdale. I'm really looking forward to it, even though I'm pessimistic, like every Preston fan. We're a little bit disillusioned, as you'll see, because we really feel let down from the teams. Because I probably can name the formation what Preston will go with today, and it will be a 3-5-2. But the trouble with 3-5-2, especially with Preston, is our wing backs keep sitting back far too defensively. So it's making it like 5-3-2, and also with 2 holding midfielders. So it's like having 7 defensive players. And that's why we're not scoring enough goals. And we're far too leaky. We've not won away, but we're Deepdale under lights, and there's no atmosphere like it. Because I just love Deepdale under lights. It's a special occasion. And there will be 6,000 Liverpool fans tonight as well. So hopefully it'll be a big occasion. Hopefully we can rise up, because I know we'll be Liverpool's full strength team. Luckily for us, otherwise this could be embarrassing tonight. Because it still might, but hopefully we'll put a look. Hopefully Preston will put up a bit more of a fight than against Blackpool. So we've been really disappointed over the last 2 months, really, because they've not been good enough. It's time to raise our game, because maybe they might get confidence, can somehow do the impossible and actually do a cup upset, which no living press, well, or if you are old enough, you'd be. Well, another fun fact is that Liverpool have not won the League Cup since 2012, as under Jurgen Klopp, they tend to throw us to keep sticking out of reserve teams in the FA Cup and League Cup, concentrating on League and Champions League, so that's their priorities. But hopefully today will be a big occasion, hopefully be a great atmosphere, and hopefully Preston for once will turn up in a big game. Come on, PNE, 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 PNE. And I will see you guys at Deepdale. What's going on, guys? MixedSid here. As you can see, we're Deepdale now. So I'll just show you now. So what's your score predictions for today?
2-0 Preston.
Confident. I'm not so optimistic. I'm going for 2-1 Liverpool. I think we'll ball in front of a big crowd like we always do. But it's a Preston North End versus Liverpool. League Cup 4th round. Come on, Preston. Hopefully we'll pull off our biggest game in absolute years. And pull off the biggest upset that we've seen in living memory since the 60s.
We have a fantastic Carabao Cup 4th round tie for us here tonight at Deepdale. A warm welcome to each and every single one of you inside tonight's sellout crowd. Let's bring you tonight's 2 teams, starting first of all with the Liverpool team tonight. Let's go through that one is as follows. The Liverpool team, Andrea, Ciao and captain, Joe Gomez, 15, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, 27, Origi, 32, Joel Matip, 76, Nico Williams, 80, Tom Wilson, 86, Alvin Brown.
5-2. Get rid of it. 20 minutes in, not a lot to comment. A couple half chances from Preston and one corner for Liverpool. Should have scored. Corner's Preston. Oh, it's 5-0 pay. Preston really should be in front. This is better, but how have we not scored? How? Oh, straight at the keeper. Half-time pause. Preston should be 2 up. We've been the better team against Liverpool so far. Been unlucky, just not took our chances. I hope we do not regret it. What do you think, Dad?
You will be happy. We're playing okay. My 2-0 prediction is still on. Yeah,
Could it is a bit 2-0 up, yeah. We're doing alright, because I just want to see a bit more clinicalness. Hopefully we can do this. We just got to believe we can do it. Despite a weak Liverpool team, we've got a chance. Yeah, but the 2 chances came to Parks for the first one, and I figured we can with our second opportunity. Hopefully we'll create a bit more in the second half, because then we just need a bit more belief, a bit more, just to be more clinical up front, and hopefully we can get first goal.
Second.
But there you go, 22 pounds for 131, seller capacity Deepdale.
Number 18, Minamino.
I know Liverpool, Minamino. Worth noting in Liverpool you can make 5 subs, if I just remembered. So we made 2 subs, so Whiteman and Johnson on. Come on North End, 15 to go. So 10 to go. One thing to mention, Sinclair on as well. We made 3 subs.
One race.
Danger.
The second goal for Liverpool is scored by number 27, Origi.
Same old North End, big crowd, we bottle it like we always do, we just can't do it at all. Sell out, we disappoint once more. So just can't get to quarterfinals, big occasions, it's typical North End bottle job, it's per usual. Come on, give the goal. 3 minutes added on. Now they might say it. There we go, full time, 2-0 Liverpool, they progress to quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. Can't help but first missed opportunity of Preston North End here. We had 2 chances from 2-0 up half time and it's come back to bite us on the backside. So Minamino and Origi with the 2 goals. Right, now we're back home from the match because Liverpool have beaten us 2-0 and I will give you my full-time thoughts on the match. Because the second half, Preston North End didn't do enough. I was going to say Liverpool probably just about edged it, but just 2 chances which they took. They could have had a third goal, which is a decent save from Declan Rice, but there's not a lot in between. But there wasn't a lot in it between Preston North End and Liverpool. Preston North End were on top in the first half. Should have been 2-0 up. 2 good chances, go say, with Potts. Why he went to his left foot, I'm not too sure. Should stick with his right, but it's just not a clinical finish. Go say, someone said when they saw our lineup, 9 changes we made. So that shows you Preston's priority. But the part of the problem with Preston North End is, even when we make 9 changes, is we've got about 20 players of the same ability. We can make massive changes. We've got a big squad, big depth, but all of similar ability like that. So you didn't really notice it. So for me, my man of the match was Sepp Vandenberg. So I thought he was brilliant in centre defence. Because I like to see him there more often, especially with Bauer and Hughes like that. That'd be my 3 at the back. So our second opportunity was Maguire. How he didn't score, I'll never know. Because I've watched a couple of highlights back just to get a close-up. So I couldn't really see it from the tannoy that well. But there's such bad misses. Because he's only scored once in open play in 97 matches, something like that. It's a fun fact, lads, because hey, it's absolutely awful. But we saw that lineup; it doesn't scream goals. But even with our first team, I think it'd be the same result. I think we'd still miss our chances, just like we did against Blackpool when we missed that 1-on-1. So it shows you the first team are just as guilty. We like goals, and it's really letting us down. Is why we're losing match at the minute. We're not scoring enough, not taking our chances when they come. So as Preston usually do, have a good 20-minute period every match. And if we don't score in that period, we normally go on to lose. So that was the fine line with Minamino and Origi showing Preston North End how to finish. But the second goal for Liverpool, what a shithouse goal it was. Off the crossbar. It reminds me a lot of that Everton goal at Anfield that Origi scored, where it hits the crossbar. It's very similar to that. It's crossbar, it goes back in play. It's Liverpool. Because it's unlucky that it's a block cross as well, and it just Origi sticks his back foot out and just goes in. It's a decent instinctive finish, and fair credit. Because the Minamino goal as well, that's a pretty decent finish as well. But that was the difference between the two sides. Because it's just a missed opportunity, I think, for North End. So as I saw that Liverpool, I thought, ooh, because that's interesting. Because I was expecting to see probably maybe one or two first teamers, which is quite disappointing. But I just fancy our chances. I feel we'll regret that as our best chance to get to a quarterfinals of a cup competition in a long time. So I'm disappointed. But no, Preston's main priority is on to Saturday against Luton Town. That is a big game now. Because as we are getting pulled into a relegation fight, we must do better. And Liverpool, well, they'll just march on. Because they're not really too bothered about this competition, I don't think. Even with the quarters, depending on who they get, they'll go with a reserve team again. As again, their focus will be Premier League and Champions League. That's their main priorities. But on to Luton. If we don't beat Luton, then we've got Bournemouth away and Nottingham Forest away. We've got some tough fixtures. Because then that's before the international break. So we've got 3 massive fixtures. Hopefully we can beat Luton just to end this rotten run. Because I just give them confidence boost, try and get some goals. Because this is what happens at North End when you sell your best players. Because we've got a full team of average players, really. Because there's no real standout. Apart from Everson, who's an absolute gem, and Vandenberg, really. But there's no real standout player, which is really disappointing. That's what happens when you sell your best players and you don't replace them like for like Ben Pearson's not here. Because Darnell Fisher, I don't know what went on there. Because but we've not replaced him either. And then we've got our other one, Ben Davis, who Liverpool signed for and now is at Sheffield United on loan. So more key players leaving. Jordan Hugill, who we've not really replaced. Because he was hit and miss and he was a bit like Marmite at Preston North End. But that is my thoughts. It's typical Preston North End, the unlucky losers once again. Because let me know your thoughts in the games. Because I think Liverpool, I think they just showed that bit of quality, because they showed Preston how to do the job like that, even with the reserve teams. But Origi and Minamino, there's your quality there's the difference in quality between the two. But I've been Aaron, this is JSGC Football. I hope you enjoyed my vlog. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, fellow Preston North End fans and Liverpool fans. And I will see you in London in just over 6 weeks. And don't forget to like and subscribe to JSGC Football for more football vlogs. And I will see you guys for the next football vlog.